Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. In the last episode, we did the most boring set of quests I think I could ever conceive for a video game. Hopefully it picks up. Oh, that looks like it's picking up. That's right. I forgot that we ended right off on that. So, Minfilia would like you to assist the Immortal Flames. Well, golly, I'd love to. Word has arrived from Thaincred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Sal. Thaincred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you'll be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me to tell you to save some for him, such as his confidence on you. A confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Wow, I'm stuttering a lot more already, and I just started playing today, or like right now. So, that's all well and good, but there's something else I want to talk about. I was watching a couple of videos on YouTube, and I would bid that you watch them too, because they were really interesting if you joined in Final Fantasy XIV, like maybe in 3.0 or afterwards, or even 2.0 and afterwards, I suppose. You probably know if you joined in at 2.0, but basically this whole Calamity thing that they've been talking about this entire like campaign was a real in-game event. Basically, when they released Final Fantasy XIV, it was pretty crappy. And up until 2.0, it was a completely separate game, pretty much. They completely rebooted it at 2.0. And the way they did that is with the Calamity. They had to completely redo the game, so they destroyed the world they'd made previously, and then created a new one. So where are we going for this? Camp Drybone? Okay, so I could just... Where's this? What in the world? Nether Custodial Training Ground. Oh, that's right. It's Eastern Thanaland. That is Camp Drybone. Okay, that's right over there anyway. Huh. Well, what about this one? This one's also just in Camp Drybone, right? Yeah. It's weird because it doesn't show on the map your other missions, so I was like, huh? Is that really in that area? I can't believe I just interrupted that. I'm so dumb. Anyway, it was super interesting watching a series of videos, and I believe it was called The Fall and Rise of Final Fantasy XIV. Basically talking about how the original game was a bust, and they made this huge in-game event of the Calamity to start from scratch. Well, not from scratch, but basically rebuild in a better way. And that's so cool to me. Just that concept. And really makes me wish I was in the game earlier, although I probably would have felt kind of gypped because it was a bad game back then, you know? Well, until like 5.3, I think people considered it bad. So you're Salapua of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amalja and prize them from their whereabouts of the abductees. The Lizardmen aren't aware of their man Ungust has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point with us to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much more of the Amalja plot if the mission succeeds, Sal. Let's make sure it does. Anyway, basically knowing that entire the entire story of how this world was made, basically, has instantly put me in the mood to play, first off, and deepened my I guess emotional bond with the game and the world itself. I can imagine how it must feel being with the game for since it was out, you know? That must be insane. The Invisible City is up there. It makes me wonder how this game looked beforehand, because I know apparently the Shroud, which is the forest that we start out with near Gridania, was like an entire like Lost Woods kind of thing. Not like Lost Woods, but it was basically a line of a maze of lines and corridors that was really annoying to go through, and for some reason they decided it would be a good idea. And now it's, you know, that huge open forest that we know and love now. So it's like so many huge changes like that. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, enough like ranting about that. That's just so cool to me that they pretty much branded a reboot, kind of. Not exactly like that, but still, it's so cool. Rotting corpse. Oh, geez. Where are we trying to... Well, there's probably where we need to go. I'm gonna try and avoid these. Oh, he's walking, and he's got us. All right. Guess we're fighting then. Also, apparently heavy thrust is a side attack, someone told me. I'm gonna have to try that. I want to read it over again. I thought this entire time that it was a rear attack. Let me read that real quick. Heavy thrust. Yeah, from a target's flank. I mean, I guess I just interpreted flank as the behind. But no, you use it from the side. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Proceed. We're exactly the right level for this. Also, I didn't log out in a sanctuary, sadly. Forgot to do that. I mean, I didn't forget. I just thought it'd be too inconvenient for me. Which is kind of silly. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Oh hey, another Lalafell. They're so rare in the game, I feel. Good. We make our move as soon as the Malja appear. Yes, sir. I like his eyes. Oh my goodness, that's a big old boy. Alright, looks like we're moving in. Ooh-ah! What is the meaning of this? Why did it say Ungust made the noise? Wait, something's amiss. Oh no. Were we double-crossed? Triple-crossed? Oh, we were. Of course. Ah ha 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 ha. Good lord. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. Wait, what? I eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally getting caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? 'Twas almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Oh my god. Aye, your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Oh my god. Now, as much as I'd love to chat for a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Man, I thought we were about to have something really good here. This is bad. He just made a claw there like it was about to enter a classic RPG battle. That was weird. Okay, here we go. Alright, it's been a while. Hoo boy. Let's see if we can do this. So from the flank, huh? I guess it seemed to do more damage. It's hard to tell still, even when I do it right. I should probably take out the weaker ones first, shouldn't I? That makes more sense to me. They don't seem to even be targeting me, so whatever. Just take out the ones that are supporting, because it seems like that one in the middle has a lot of HP, and we can knock these out with 4 attacks, so a little bit easier on us. Or not. There we go. Yep, pretty simple it seems. Not too big of a deal. I guess I could reduce my enmity. Be good. Also, apparently there's a Monster Hunter world and Final Fantasy XIV crossover going on. Whoa, whoa. Why couldn't I move? I guess I was stunned. That's a big boy. There we go. There's a crossover, and there's going to be a Bahamut fight in the game, in Monster Hunter World, I should say. And there's going to be a monster from Monster Hunter World in this game, although I'm not sure what that would be since I haven't played very much Monster Hunter. I got one Monster Hunter game a long time ago, and it was actually, it wasn't Generations. I think it was Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate for the 3DS, and the problem with it is, like, I'm sure it's a fun game, but it does not explain anything to you. In addition to the fact that the mini-map on it is so ridiculously small that you can't tell where you are, and there's no way to bring up a whole map as far as I know. And if there is, well, it's never explained, you know? So, it's kind of a flawed game, and it's probably because of the limitation of the 3DS, which is kind of why I'm glad I didn't get Generations in the first place. But I am excited to get Generations on the Switch. That kind of excites me, and even if it doesn't explain properly, I'm going to probably just look online if there's anything that I'm still confused on at that rate. So 49 damage. It seems like the first one missed, though. Please? There we go. This is, how much experience is this getting us? Not much. I should probably eat something, too. Hold on, I'm gonna do that right now. Right there. I know I'm waiting time, but I don't care. Alright. Get them. I wonder how many reinforcements they're gonna bring in, because it seems like they've been doing a lot. I'm not sure if they just bring in more once they're all dead, or what. Because the big boy's not really taking much damage. Alright, so now we can focus on you, probably? No, they just spawn in more whenever you knock them all out. Okay. Is there no end to them? Is that scripted? Because this show is only the beginning. It seems like it's scripted. But maybe it just wants us to actually knock out the boss? I don't know. I mean, it's not like I'm hurting. I'm almost at full HP. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to knock out almost all of them and then leave one. And then focus on the big boss. And maybe that'll do it. Not sure. Probably don't want to reduce enmity, to be honest. Because, I mean, they're really beating up our Flame Gladiator here. So, I'd rather him not die. You know how it is. Oh, nope. Scripted ending. Alright. Is Thancred gonna come in? He must. Put up your weapon or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you! Oh! Eaten. Oh no, that was a sleep spell. I thought it was supposed to cause an explosion and we blocked it or something, but nope. Bring him. The rest of you march. Okay, now I'm not too... Traitor scum. Now I'm not too mad about that setup with all those missions, because now it kind of is leading to something cool, you know? I'm kind of down with it. I'm down with the sickness, you could say. Okay, so... Where are we? Looks like we're blocked from leaving. Can I talk to you? Rejoice, heathens, for your worthless lives shall soon have meaning. Ugh. That's weird. What's this? Is this water? Yeah, it's just normal water. Okay, let's continue, I guess. Yos up. I fear the Amalja mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in hand. Oh no. The Bowl of Embers is now accessible. So, we need to do that duty. We need to confront Ifrit, and it looks like this is what, bosses? Will it tell me? No, it doesn't tell me what exactly these are. So this is like normal duties. These are dungeons. And this is bosses. Okay. So do I have to actually wait for a party? It looks like I straight up have to wait for a party. I do. That sort of sucks. Okay, well here's what we can do. Let's look through this a bit. So do I have all the recommended gear? Yeah, okay, good to make sure I have that. So I'm level 24, right? I have 8 player commendation. I feel like that should do more. Like explain it, like how many have I gotten from healers? How many have I gotten from tanks? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Is it really gonna make me wait? I guess we almost have a full party, which isn't bad. Chocobo saddled bag? Oh, the gold saucer has its own spot in the menu. I'm just gonna cut this out, by the way. Can I, like, just teleport out of here? Wait, do I actually have to wait for this, or, like... Can I really just do this? I can just leave? I guess it wouldn't force us into it. That doesn't undo my enter in the thing, right? Like, it's still gonna be waiting? Oh my goodness. If I had known, oh, I would have been out of there. Yeah, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb, you know? Sometimes I just don't think. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. What is this? It could happen to you. Oh, that's that one. Oh, that's the golden saucer. Okay. Let's... I shouldn't have teleported to Ulda. I should have teleported straight to Camp Drybone. So I'm going to go here and I want to just finish up that other mission that we have right now. That's going to unlock the dungeon, I'm assuming. In addition to that, actually, we could go... Oh, is that Lancer? Is that... No, that's a summoner, because it has a horn. Or, I guess it's probably a Lancer. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to do this mission, finish it up, because it's right down there. And then we're going to... What? What? Why is this? You mean to go and rescue our comrades? What? What does that mean? What? Use the duty finder to... I'm afraid to do this. Is that gonna send me back into that little area? I don't know why it's telling me to do that as well as do the duty finder. I'm just gonna stick with the duty finder for now. In fact, you know what? There it is. Simple as that. All right, let's make our way south a bit while we're waiting then for the last DPS to confirm, hopefully. If he doesn't, I'm gonna scream. Looks like I'm about to scream. That dirty boy. Probably some dirty black mage. That didn't sound right when I said it. Some naughty black mage. Just messing with us. Or maybe he's in the middle of a cutscene, who knows? So how far is this? Down to Sandgate, the next scandal going on. Yeah, it's definitely unlocking a dungeon. Man. So it's finding an entirely new... Okay, no, it's just finding that one new member. Okay, good. Are you serious? What if it found the same member? You know what? I hate that about Mario Tennis Aces. Is that when you say no to someone, whether it's because of the character they're playing or because they have a bad connection, it just puts you right back with them. And I have a feeling that it might have done that here. Just maybe. Because this other DPS isn't locking in. Anyway, hey there, Flame Private. There's a lot of y'all out here, isn't there? Oh, it did it right when I started talking, so I was like, did I activate something? No. Okay, so we're gonna fight Ifrit here, which is... That's a Primal, right? That's what they would call a Primal in this game? A summon in most other games? Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you. Grace us with your divine presence. Ooh boy, yeah, that's a Primal. Holy moly, that looks so cool. Ooh, the bitrate on this is going to be absolute trash. O mighty Ifrit, we bring you before the ignorant savages who do not know your godhead. And if it pleases you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells. Bring those two as well. Ungust, too? What's going on? This isn't what we agreed. None of the servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of suffering. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. Whoa, spare me, I beg you. Huh. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Holy moly. This is really cool. Look at that waist. Cinched. Ouchie. What if it just doesn't hurt? I guess it just doesn't hurt. Oh, mighty Ifrit. My one true god. Your words are my bread. Oh, it's like a possession kind of thing. Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that's the only explanation. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if everyone else in the duty's waiting for me to advance this dialogue. Forsooth, thy frail mortal flame can serve as a vessel as the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon ye. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art a godless blist's number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence cannot be suffered. So basically, we're so godless that we can't be possessed by a god? I mean, I guess a primal's a kind of god, I suppose? Huh. Oh, someone slapped me. Alright, we're doing stuff. Let's do it. Let's go in. So this is a big ol' boss. Doesn't show us his level. Get that good flank damage. I think I attacked from behind on accident. Let's do it. Oh, wow, that did damage to me, actually. Wow. I've never seen a fight where I've taken damage as well. I mean, it wasn't much given. I'm sure that... Oh, God, our tank's almost dead. Holy moly. It's big damage. Anyway, I'm just gonna get that tiny stun. It actually works for some reason. On a god. Oop. Yeah, it's not much damage, but it's enough to feel, I suppose. I mean, I'm just gonna heal it right back off. He's already like half. Is this easy? It's kind of a silly fight if so. I need that damage increase. Yeah. Not yet ready. So like, this is... I expected more dialogue too. Kind of just beating down on them. I guess it's the first primal we're fighting. I'm assuming we're gonna fight other primals. I think actually some of the primals are like raid bosses, like end game raid bosses. So I guess they couldn't make the first one you fight too hard, but even then, it's kind of a bop, you know? I'm not sure about it. Ooh, I hope that was still a side attack. What's he running away for? Infernal Nile? Oh, no, we're not done. Oh, he has a shield. Oh, I just died. Yo, what? Nail, Nayuki. Are we supposed to... My B2. So, future reference, kill the nail. Oh, okay. So, okay, helping out. Just gonna... Ooh. That's my bad, I didn't know. I'm not sure if I was watching. I wasn't watching it. I'm not sure how early they started saying nail. Although he seems to have less HP this round, because it's definitely going down a lot quicker. Succumb to the Inferno. Blech. Oh no, I thought he was going to do his huge AoE attack. Okay, so watch for the nail to appear and then we start fighting it. I'm assuming if you let him push you into the flames, you're gonna get bopped real hard. So I'm trying to stay away from like the edges here, just so he doesn't push me in. I know there's one raid bot. I watched one raid. Ooh, was that the nail? Was it somewhere? Thought I saw it fall down. Guess not. I watched one raid on a stream, and ooh. It basically like pushes everyone away into a wall of darkness that like does insane damage to you. So, neato. I just don't know if it's anything like that. Get that big life steal. Oh no! Gotta get that quick lifesteal. Oh no, he's invulnerable. So we're good now. We're gooch? Yeah, we're gooch. Got that free healing. Yeah, okay, that did it. Huh. So that was an actual like team wipe right there. Interesting. They yelled out nail again. Ooh, that looks bad. And I was in it. That's cool. That's fine. So stay out of that for future reference. And he should be just about done soon. So it's actually getting to some more complex patterns on these bosses. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, missed. Which is good. 2,000 experience. We did? We did? Man, Ifrit ain't nothing. Ifrit ain't shit. Oh boy, another rock? My third rock? Ooh, my armor's kind of shiny here. I like it. Has an interesting blue hue, despite being, like, surrounded by lava. Huh. Pray forgive my lateness. Oh, Thancred didn't even appear at all. That's right. Now we good. No worries. I was delayed by a congregation of Almalgid zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Yeesh. Oh, hey, big boy. Persistent lot. Ooh, the good stuff. He just dead. He just dead. Phew. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. Yeah, good stuff. Oh yeah, we definitely gotta arrest these boys. As for those two, it's fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Sal. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You've been given a veritable baptism of fire. I'm gooch. Don't worry, but let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? No. This way, sir. I was kind of hoping to start where I was finishing my mission. Maybe? No? Alright. That was cool. That was like the first like big ol' boss. I guess that we did have that mage before. So that was the mighty Ifrit. Oh gosh, he was just watching? And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking old Dawn interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the Vilth Legion. Huh. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We only have ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give to any reading worth a damn. Huh. Not that they were worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I'm troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plan? Mayhaps. Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You've been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. So they're not too buddy with allies like that. Beware a woman in love, I shall need to be on my best behavior. What did that even mean? Okay. So I guess we're collecting these rocks, right? Oh, everyone's darn near gone. Was there no loot? No loot dropped? Okay. 2,000 experience points and 1,500 gil for the swift first time completion. Neat. Good stuff. Oh, we got a commendation. Yay, we did it. No loot, though. That's surprising for, like, a Primal boss. If that is indeed a Primal, I could just be talking out of my butt. So, I'm assuming that other character doesn't have the mark above her head anymore. Yeah, that's so weird. Anyway, I guess, instead of walking over there to finish my other quest. Ah, there you are, Sal. Come, rest a while. You'll have no better opportunity after witnessing their god's ignominious defeat. The Malja will be less inclined to risk our wrath, for a time at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said for their minds, for once a man is tempered. Ah, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is one still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Sal. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Nymphilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself to rest. I'm sorry, I can't speak. Take some time to relax and return to the Waking Sands when you're good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Cool. Gotcha. I want to finish my other mission right now, so we need to finish that by going back to the Waking Sands. How much experience is that worth? Because, like, that boss gave us, like, nothing. Like, 2,000? I was expecting 10,000 minimum, to be honest. Like, that's a huge boss, and that gave us, like, as much experience as any other dungeon monster. Which kind of sucks. Anyway, let's get back down there so we can complete that mission at least, and maybe queue up for that dungeon? I don't know. Might be something worth a try. Man, I find myself really wishing that I had ended in a sanctuary. But to no such avail. So I'm assuming Ifrit's a Primal. And I'm not really sure what the Primals entail, because, well, I did watch all that stuff about, like, you know, the first realm ending and, you know, a realm reborn, part of Final Fantasy XIV starting. And Bahamut was much bigger than Ifrit and, you know, destroyed the world, kinda. Halfway destroyed the world. Before a man was, like, turned into a Primal almost and destroyed Bahamut. But, you know, I know nothing of him because he was probably an NPC before the whole restart. If it is the halls of Halatali you seek no further. Permit me to tell you something of this place. The name comes from an ancient tongue, Halatali, meaning the land of many shadows. It was here that our distant ancestors first settled, and, you've not come all this way for a lesson to history. Shh, listen, do you not hear the howls and growls? Do you not feel how they shake the very earth beneath you? Those sounds are the work of no wind, my friend, nor the rumbling of any shadows. Those are calls of Halatali, for now the beasts once kept for the Colosseum lurk here. These are no gentle beasts broken by the hand of man. No, there are those even within that even the might of the immortal flames cannot tame. That's so hard to say. From the look at you, you must be Sal. I received word from Nedrick that you might be along. By his recommendation, I grant you leave to enter freely. I only pray you're able to find your way out. Cool. Are these useful? Oh my god, really? That's not for us, though. That sucks. Yep, nothing. I'll take your money. So now we can go in here. So let me check that. That's a dungeon? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. What's this? Stinging Back? That's one we haven't completed, and that's worth 10,000. Oh my god. Okay. How much is this one worth? It doesn't tell you, it's just simply a dungeon. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna join it, and while we're waiting, we're going to go back to Horizon so we can complete our other mission, and yeesh, I guess hopefully soon we should be level 25 so we can finally do that our second to last mission. Although all I can do, yeah, it's a big boy. All I can do is hope. So we should have unlocked a chocobo path over to the other way, to the place, right? Yeah, we can go to Vesper Bay now, and it only takes 1 minute. What a treat. We get to listen to the chocobo music again. Huh. Okay, so that's gonna at least be a quicker way to Vesper Bay from now on. It really sucks that they didn't put an aetheryte crystal there. Like, that just makes so much sense, but then they just didn't. What's this? Level 13? That's nothing. Is there anything new there? Not really. Everything else seems to unlock. Yeah, like, they're absolutely glamorous as 15. But that was for a Disciple of the Hand, and that was level 50? Goodness me. That sounds like it could be a, I don't know. Yeah, I was interested in doing Red Mage, and someone told me, yeah, you gotta be level 50, which is kind of nuts. But I'm still interested in it, and at the very least, I now know that you level up a lot quicker if you already have one thing at like level 70. Or like one thing that's high leveled. Just drop me off right there. Okay. So if you have one class that's high leveled, your other classes will level up faster up to that level, which is good to know. And of course, we're going to have better grinding spots as well, like dungeons and whatnot for those boys. So that'll be good. So I wonder if we're going to be following this pattern for a while, like going to one of the cities, this one being Ul'dah, and then doing some pointless, really boring side quests, and then we fight a Primal. And I wonder if that's going to continue for like Gridania and Limsa Lominsa. Thancred told us the news about... Oh, wait for a second. Giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Complete. Oh no, it puts me into a cutscene? Well, yeesh, in that case, can I like... I can't. And when the heroes I was served, I guess I'm canceling that? That was so quick. Yes, by some miracle he survived, but that does not excuse the fact that he should never have gone to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. Huh. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Here I am. Sal. Yeah. Sal, it's so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You've done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their Primal, Ifrit. Nor is the tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife with both Limsa, Lominsa, and Gridania of late. And you're going to want us to do it, huh? I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the Primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, Primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether, crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a Primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. You understand this, you must first understand how Primals are born. When all is well with the world, Primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the Primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon towards which a Primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants them the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. That's crazy. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is the thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. Oh, really? We know not of the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. Huh. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me to an unshakable sense of foreboding. I like how his eyes just perfectly are covered by hair. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they'll deal with the aftermath, so no need to you need not to concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Sal. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you'll have nary a moment to yourself. Huh, so people are gonna know that I just killed a god. You know, no biggie. And all that. Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something I think would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I'm sorry to report that all are to be put to death. The flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. Oh, and like that guy was a captain that was with us. They all just die. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse, but once a man is tempered, he's tempered for life. His very existence lends the strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, Sal. But I should get going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for losses his people suffered. Till next time. What? Well, you can bet that's not going to be the last time we even see that, then. Gods forgive me, how many more lives? Louisoix would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Oh, Louisoix was the guy that defeated Bahamut. And he was the leader of the Scions? Huh, it's kind of fallen into place for me. Something you can easily just look up and find out, of course, but I do want to leave a little bit of surprise for myself. I don't know if I should just join the Duty Finder again, because I don't know how long these are going to be. And Philly is wearing a wry smile. Might it have something to do with your newfound fame? Uh-oh. Don't like this. We're just going to be a hero. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm aiding those who in need, without any thought of reward, confirming to Ida and Papalaimo that the Scions would benefit from your aid, and no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the Primal Ifrit. So it is a Primal. That's kind of confirming. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you'll soon discover. What are we gonna do? We have guests, Sal, or rather, you have guests. They know the location of our home base? Big pardons. You're kidding. What? Lady Minfilia, radiant as always. I'm given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I'm here on behalf of the Maelstrom Grand Company of Limsa Laminza to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. What? As you can see, Sal, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the grand companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. To court me? That's kind of a weird way to say it. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Sal's deeds spread so quickly. That the Immortal Flames should know of this triumph is to be expected, but what of the other grand companies? Did she tell them? Your reputation precedes you, Master Lapois. Tis no ordinary man who can face a Primal and emerge the victor. And imagine our pride when we learned that you began your journey as an adventurer in our own Gridania. Know that the people hold you in high esteem, and that you will always be welcome among us. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant men such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns in the 12th Wood, not never. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Master Lapois. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. A man of your talent belongs with the Immortal Flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'dah. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa to the shores of glory. So is it going to have me choose a company? This is what free companies are based on, aren't they? Lady Minfilia. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, perhaps a brief summary of the situation would help clarify your thoughts on the matter. As you know, the grand companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in time of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: Maelstrom of Limsa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah. Serving a grand company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you're agonizing over which of the grand companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you're entitled to do so, and yet I concede that is no small choice of you face. Thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Oh, I forgot about that. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each grand company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? Okay. A fine suggestion. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well, let Sal hear a leader speak, then return here with its decision. Right now I'm kind of gunning for the Gridania one then. The Twin Adders. Because, you know, that's where I started and I really do like the Forest State over the rest. Okay. Neato. I'm assuming that means I'd be spending more time in one of those city-states? Depending on the one I choose? Maybe not, though. I really don't know what it entails. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and are not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a grand company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Sal, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet however vigilant you are but one man. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one man amongst many. A friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. It's also like a job. As I understand, the Scions don't pay. The grand companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, expect that you'll be afield more often in the future. As such, I was had you carry this Link Pro with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of locations. Does that mean that I don't have to come here every time I turn in a quest? Because that would be great. That would be wonderful. Eorzea is changing, Sal, and you have the power to shape it anew. Good. None can say what the morrow will bring. But so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now is the time. It is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak with Tataru. She will apprise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. So I can't choose until after the remembrance, I'm taking this to mean. Okay. That's interesting. I wonder what comes with that. Because that seems like a pretty big thing to be unlocking. Also, like a pretty big thing to be unlocking 30 minutes into the game. We still haven't even found a group here. Last time it took like 3 minutes. Now it's going to be like 7, going on 7. Unlucky me, I guess. Alrighty, speak with Tataru. She's right outside. I was going to teleport, but I guess there's really no reason to. Of 52 parties currently recruiting, all match your search conditions. Great. Good to know. Put me in one then. I think a party is separate from like a duty finding. Party finders is like actually finding a party to like go around the overworld. I think. Like a free company but smaller, I suppose. I don't know. Yo, sup? I'm so that's a chocobo. Sorry about all the attention you're getting, Sal. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly and often to a few too many people. Next time I'll be sure to hold my tongue literally, if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know when and where. I like the fact that she's just standing on the chair, peering over the back at me. I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the 3 ceremonies, and Elder Seedseer Connie Senna will deliver our address at Miketo's Amphitheater. Oh, so she's the leader then. I should probably mention that at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the services may change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ul'dah, where the Flame General Rabban Alden will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored there's to be a special guest. How exciting. Is it us? Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa Laminza, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Merweb Bolsevin will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry Xanthale, and he'll admit you. Got that? Well, off you go then. I hope you find the remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Oh my goodness, holy moly, that was so much. So I guess, yeah, we'll go to Gridania first. So once again, it's wanting us to just travel to all 3 of the city-states, and I really find it odd that it just wants us to do that. Like, I don't know. Just seems like a lot, you know? Just to constantly go between the 3 city-states. I feel like it should have us travel the world more so, because we haven't traveled anything. There's so many areas we just haven't been to yet, just because it hasn't been part of the story, and I really want to, you know, get through the story without losing too much of it. It wants us to go to Old Gridania. Oh, I think I know where it wants us to go. Hold on. If I teleport straight to the Conjurer's Guild, I think that should put me close to it. Which I haven't grinded up at all yet, because once again, I've seen around that you shouldn't focus on too many classes at once before beating the game, because you'll get worn out on like early game content. Like it should be around here, right? Incorrect. It's the exact, really far. What? Where is it? Oh, it's right in the amphitheater. That's right. Okay, I guess I'm close enough. Who cares? Why can't I go around this? I can't see that on the map because it's covered. So I'd want to go to the amphitheater. Yeah, I mean, it's right there on the mission list. I should have known. Cool. Well, let's keep it going then. Oh my goodness. So I guess we're probably going to get into a lot of fetch quest stuff right now, aren't we? That's kind of a shame. I really do want to get to this, like, Dragoon, like the main part of the Dragoon class. It's exciting to me. All right, right through here. So, like, these are separate events? I had the idea that we were going to have one big event all together, which is weird that they're separate. I guess they couldn't, like, teleport everyone to the right place. So they would have to have it separate. Nope. I'm gonna do it. Oh well, we'll start that cutscene in the next one. I'm not missing it. It always happens right at the beginning of a cutscene. That makes no sense to me. Stop doing that. I mean, I guess we did have like a 10-minute long cutscene starting out, so didn't do it during that. At least it doesn't do it at the end of them. There's bombs here? And big old knights. Oh, this looks like an interesting dungeon. Holy moly! Halatali. This looks a lot more complex than any other dungeons we've done so far. Wow. Wow. Let's do it. One or more party members are new to this duty. A bonus will be added. Looks like we're all new, seeing all the little leaves around us. So 23 is the max level here. Is that a Dark Knight? Looks like one. Alright, you need to not attack our healer, by the way. Alright, let's focus the doctor since it seems... Dr. Ray? Doctor? I don't know. Since it seems like that's what he's focusing on. Just to get it out quicker. So how much XP is this going to give us? 1,700. Yeah, that's insane compared to all the other ones. Like, what? These dungeons give so much experience compared to anything else in the game. I love how you can tell when someone's using a keyboard. Like, they don't move smoothly. They take abrupt corners. Ooh, we're getting them all, aren't we? Do we even have anyone to deal with all that? No, we have an archer. I don't think we have any multi-hit moves. I guess the archer might have something. Yisho's trying to get closer. He's kind of leading them all around everywhere, and I'm afraid that this is going to lead to a lot of death. Really afraid of it. I don't know, we might be fine. Looks like they're all taking a lot of damage. Okay, the archer definitely has a hit-all attack, so I guess we're good. It just kind of sucks that I feel like a useless DPS because I don't have an attack-all attack. Like, obviously that would have been great there. But we can't yet. In fact, I mean, we couldn't even if we were a Dragoon, could we? Because we're not going to be the right level for that ever at these early dungeons. So there's really nothing we can do about it unless we were to take on another class, which would be lame. All right, let's keep going then. She just got a soul bond with her something. Obtains a pinch of bomb ash. For taking out the gas bombs, I'm assuming. Oh, they're gonna get them all. Alright, start working on the bomb then, just to start. Don't want a big explosion to knock us out. Man, I'm really living for how much experience this gives us. Like, it's such a good amount. Oop, accidentally used another Vorpal. We're also one level away from getting like a really powerful attack that would be really useful in these dungeons. But once again, I guess that's a moot point because we are going to be set to level 23. And it already feels like, honestly, that I'm getting over-leveled for the main quests. Because we're starting to get close to the levels where it's like we're going to be put below our level because of it. Yeah, this archer's doing so much more than me. I'm gonna be real here. I feel like I really don't attribute much here. Yeah, they're both dead. Not by my hand. I can guarantee that. Cool. I'm kind of full HP. I don't know what y'all's problem is. Also, I figured out that the reason I don't have the blue text is because I need to put /P, which talks to the party. So, I'm going to make sure I do that so I don't look like a noob anymore. Just following the big boy. I'm glad I'm not a tank. I would be horrible at leading these. Especially in dungeons I haven't done before like this. Can I? Thank you. Not a flank attack, but it works just as well. Like, look at all those arrows they're shooting out, and I'm just sitting here doing the lamest things absolutely nothing. Big ol' 108 damage. Huh. This class must get a lot better later on. I was told that at absolute best DPS output, apparently the red mage is the worst for it, but I'd imagine that would be the case, because wouldn't a red mage... I'm not sure if a red mage would heal in this game, per se, because then it'd probably be classified as a healer. But, surely it gives a lot of buffs and debuffs and stuff, right? Like, pure DPS output wouldn't be the main determining thing there. Also, apparently this is a big fight, because, we're in a purple haze. They can really hit from that far away? Man. I guess the healer can do it. This is also a lot of HP. What's going on here? Is there going to be something we're supposed to do here? This definitely feels like one of those situations. I'll give it a good stun. Redo my buff. So a flank doesn't have to be exactly a flank. I'm assuming it's anywhere that's like this line here. As long as you're not in the gap on the line, like here, and you're not like at the arrow. Probably like a good like 20 degrees around the arrow, maybe. I just don't know the exacts of what counts as a flank. I wish it was like, ooh, critical hit, if you got it, just like in like Xenoblade or Xenoblade 2. It'd make it a lot more friendly, that's for sure. Oh, there's other enemies here. I didn't notice because this guy is taking so much damage. Are they coming for us? Oop, that's a stone. It almost looked as if the fire in the middle had its own stat, but it doesn't. I'm just going insane. What's this right here? Toxic. Oh, Venom's Bite. Okay. I'm assuming that must be the gladiator this is, because it's not a dark knight. I don't think. It's not like doing that big ol' area of effect attack where darkness surrounds it and spikes come out of the ground. That's a Dark Knight attack. It's a gladiator because it has the I think it's a boy character. He has the crossed swords, and then that's just a straight up white mage, and that's an archer. I'm learning my things. We're getting there. How much is this going to give us? Surely a lot. 3,400. See, that's more than the darn Ifrit gave us. Like, what the heck? I'm just going to get in this. What's the point of this? Oh, we got to enter it. I didn't know. They just disappeared next to it, so I was like, sure, I'll do it. Gotta wait for our healer. I don't think she figured out. There it is. I'm assuming she's probably new to it just like I am, so we just kind of didn't figure it out. Close to that limit break, still don't know how to use it. Although I'd be the one to want to use it, right? Because I've seen that normally you probably want to use your limit break on bosses as a physical DPS class, and I'm the only one that there is. Because apparently a physical DPS limit break does huge damage to a single enemy, whereas a ranged DPS does a lot of damage to a line of enemies, but not as much. Not quite as much, so definitely something we want to consider trying to figure out eventually. Makes sense, wouldn't it? They all like using thunder. Is she getting blinded? I really don't know if it's a boy character or a girl character. Because the name's Sorry. And I'm not sure if that's, you know, that's pretty neutral, if you ask me. Jeez, just by going through half of this dungeon, we're almost leveled up. These are such good experience givers, to be honest. Like, it makes the duties look like a joke. Especially if they're not your first time doing them. Then you're not even getting the bonus for it being your first time, and it's like, what's the point? Just weird. I'm assuming duties will probably be a lot better later, but like there's nothing really stopping you from doing these instead. I don't think. We have a full limit break now. So like, I'd use that on a boss next time we see one. And surely there must be some way to put that on like my hotbar. It'd be in actions and traits for sure. I'm just not sure where. Maybe I can figure it out while we're moving here. I need to do this. Oh, that's a bomb. Like, where would that be? Actions, like my limit break isn't here. Duty. No, it's not here either. I don't know. I really don't know how to put limit break on my thing. Maybe if I like just drag that down? No, that's doing my camera. It's so weird. I really should look that up, shouldn't I? Definitely be good to do. I just did another true thrust when I had one already set up. Y'all can see that I'm not going to be doing the most amount of damage I can do in any of these DPS classes. I feel like just for now it's a lot for me to comprehend at once. Trying to do like absolute min-max it. Although that's not what min-maxing is. I've played Pokemon. I know what min-maxing is. Oh, he's going forward. Well, we're gonna knock this out while you're trying to aggro something else. Sorry to say. Here we go. Man, this just makes me wish even more that my piercing talon went through enemies. That'd be so nice. I'm sure there must also be a way to automatically lock on to another enemy once you knock out the one you're fighting as an option. And like, you could just probably, it'd be easier to get into the habit of pressing B when you don't want to fight something than it would to press A after you knock everything out. Because you might not know when you knock something out, you know? There could be so many text bars above you that you're just like, where is it? When it does show the enemy above your head. Okay, let's keep on. Sorry, Arimato earns level 29. Morbid Safety got level 25. Well, isn't that great for y'all? I'm nowhere near. Like, still like, oh, that was behind attack. Still like halfway there, goodness me. I'm not halfway there, I only have like 30,000 left out of my 87,000. So I'm like a third of the way, or 2/3 of the way there. Which is definitely not bad. I'll say that much. So I guess we're doing fine. I think I'm fighting the wrong enemy. They're all fighting something else. Maybe. I just don't know how much damage I do compared to the archer. I'm assuming the archer will do more damage to an area of effect enemy, like a bunch of them. Whereas I'm just not going to. I got 2 vials of ether. Heck yes. That ether that I totally use. Oh man, I'm gonna have so much for whenever I try out another magical group. Like, I'm gonna be set. Absolutely. I know it's really easy to regrow your magic, your MP, as a thaumaturge or a black mage. And I'm wondering if it's as easy to do that as a white mage or like a scholar, or if you actually have to worry about your magic, your MP running out. Because that's definitely not something I've ever thought about as a black mage. Because it's just like, literally just use an ice attack and immediately you're going to have full MP in like 5 seconds, max. It's so weird not having to worry about it, I suppose, is what I'm thinking of. Is that it? Good stuff. Ooh, that's an enemy. And he's gonna go boom. Oh, he just exploded. Alright, works for me. Does that actually give us experience? I can't tell if that gave us anything. This is a long dungeon, good lord. Heart of the party. 2 of them are heart of the party. Wonder if that means that, like, they did a good tanking amount. What are we doing here, buddy? Going forward, I'm assuming. Oh, he's gone. All right, what do we do? Oh, this is new. This is a new area. I didn't even notice. Wait, no, this is the same, right? Have we been here before? No. That's a boss, isn't it? How do I get my limit break? Like, honestly, it's not too terrible if I'm not doing damage. But, like, I really need to figure out how to do this limit break. Like, how? Like, they just have to survive a bit longer. I'm sure they wouldn't mind if I... Oh! Don't like that. Did something just... Okay. I can't even throw because they're too far away. Guess I'll take care of the ads. That's all I really can do. Okay, now I'm starting to see this is probably something I need to pay attention for. Eee, I don't like that. I'm getting electrocuted? I was not in the water. Get out of here. Maybe it's the lightning sprite's damage. Also, they are locked on to our healer. Get out of here. Throw my stick at you. Nothing behind us. Good stuff. Alright, he's fighting again. Good stuff. Go ahead and stun him. Yeah, he's susceptible. How do I use my limit break? I really don't know. Let's go back into actions and traits. It must be here somewhere, right? System. Actions. Roll? You think it'd be in roll. It's not. I don't know how to do it. Ugh, that really bothers me. Because, like, it could change the tie. I don't know how strong it is because I never got to use it, you know? That's the thing. Was I still in the water? Oh my god. Running out of HP now. Oop. Alright, back to the big boy. I'm getting healed for plenty. Doesn't look like we're really struggling. Oop. Don't like it. Okay. What's going on now? Now we fight. For mad cash. You can tell they're staying up there. That's okay, we'll take all the damage. Who cares? You can barely see that. Wow, that's not very pronounced under the water. He should be down. Yeah. All the Cicatoras is no longer sealed. We got treasure. Alright, well, let's... I want that. Ooh, that's a need. And that's a pass. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I need both of them. Not my style. So, we're already moving forward. I really want to take the time to look for that limit break. And I don't know if I can do it outside of a duty, you know? Outside of a dungeon or a light party. Because I've never seen it anywhere. Ugh, I should just really look it up. It looks like everyone did not cast their lot. Great. Wonderful. That's a lot of enemies, holy moly. But the archer's having a field day. I wonder if the healer can do AoE damage. Just curious. What are we focusing on? That gas bomb? Guess we're not. I'm getting this gas bomb because it's the one fighting us and not the tank. Please get me close enough. Thank you. Alright. A rudest break. Based on the beak breakers or something. From the old doll overworld. And you're left. Goodness me, that's so much experience. I'm living for it. Keep it up. The Lotus door. Is there nothing else in here? There's treasure in the middle. I'm assuming we'll be going back to it? No, this is the end. So I guess we just mess out on it. Alright, who's our boss? What is that? What are those? Ooh, big ugly boy. Big ugly. Big ugly. Okay. Let's fight. I don't have my sprint. Alright. Get on this flank, get that extra damage. Stun that boy. Oh, that's gonna hurt. How long does that last? Is it just continuous hurt? I think it is. That's weird. Wait, hold on, wait, what are we doing? Do we have to beat the fire sprites to dispel it? I think so. Oh my god, look at all this. I don't know what to focus on. There's another fire sprite. End up throwing my lance here. I'm doing a lot of piercing talons. Not gonna lie. Because everything's so far away, moving around a lot. I'm glad I have it, at the very least. Alright, now it's done. Holy moly, that was a lot. Reduce my enmity just for the sake of it. You never know. Yeah, these are really getting more and more challenging. I'm loving it. Eee! Boy, oh, he's invulnerable. Alright. Okay. Just keep on fighting these, I guess. All the ads, I guess, is what we're supposed to be fighting. Just gotta make sure I stay on them or else I can't get my attacks off. They're spawning from over there too. Eek. That's not enough to knock it out. Now you. I'm assuming I'm doing the right thing, by the way. No one's yelled at me yet, so I'm guessing I'm good. No biggie. No big dealio. Good. I'd still love to know how to be able to do my limit break. It's almost charged up a second meteor, by golly. This would have been a great time to use it, for sure. But I guess not. Like, hold on. He's using fire water. Or is that not what that is? I just don't want to leave them be. There must be a way to, like, equip the limit break onto one of our crossbars. Right? Like, there must be a way. Oh, I'm gonna get rid of all these. It's not good to have. They're just one hit and they're knocked out. Oop, we did it. Challenge long entry dungeon master is almost done. We got a achievement to the dungeons. I don't know what that number means. I don't know what the achievements are for, really. Maybe there's one shop, some shop that you can spend those points or something? Oh, that is a female character. Okay. Didn't know. Yeah, I'll slash GG that. Alright, what's our loot? Loot is the Doctor's Scimitar. That's for Gladiator and Paladin. Pass on it. Really don't care too much. And for the healer, why not? Oh, I just leveled up. Okay. So that means we can take on the next guild quest, and I'm leaving a good impression. That's probably for getting 10 commendations, right? Probably. If I were to take a guess. All right, first things first, I want to find out how to use that limit break. First things first. I was about to say it, skipped it? No. So, like, it should be here in actions and traits, right? Actions. Like, it's not here. Can I only do it once I become a dragoon? That might be something. Main commands, logs, social, party. Party? Maybe? These are all commands. There's not... Huh. Anywhere in character? And we need be in actions and traits. But it's not. These are setting stuff to hotbar. Extras, group pose. Oh, huh. Or idling the camera. I don't know how to do that. Alright, I'm gonna definitely look that up in between episodes. So we can not, like, so we can actually use it. And no one else uses it either, which worries me even more almost. It's so odd.